19 years. That was all she had. To play tennis, to ride a horse through the most dangerous trails in the Andes, to get angry, to mess up and try again, and to win the most important gold medal in the universe. A tennis player among the saints? A rider of the Andes on the altars? Exactly. How does she do it? That is exactly what we're going to discover together. What turns an imperfect, sporty girl into Chile's first saint? Event 1 has the first clue. Don't go anywhere. Juanita Fernandez Solar was born on July 13, 1900 in Santiago, Chile. Wealthy family, big house, wide garden, and energy that couldn't fit anywhere. She played tennis, rode horses, swam in the sea, climbed hills, and did it all with the same expression, a smile that was basically a superpower. One opponent she couldn't easily beat was her own temper. When she lost a point, she'd get angry and disappear for a few minutes. She'd come back with a calm face. What happened? I went to ask Jesus for forgiveness. He told me to lose with dignity. And she kept playing, better. On the court, she learned something few athletes ever learn. The hardest match is against yourself. Every time she swallowed her anger, Juanita was scoring points on a scoreboard nobody could see yet. And the training for that invisible scoreboard began the day the earth shook. Year 1906. Juanita was 6 years old. A massive earthquake shook Santiago. Walls cracked, adults screamed, children cried. But in the middle of the fear, Juanita felt something she didn't expect. Something like a presence, like a hand touching her heart. She would describe it years later with these words: Jesus began to take my heart for himself. She didn't understand it yet, but from that day on, Juanita started a different kind of training. Invisible, interior, the most demanding of all. A daily battle against everything that didn't come from love. And the big power-up of that training arrived 4 years later, at age 10, in a church. When Juanita was 10 years old, her first communion arrived. She prepared for it like an athlete prepares for an Olympic final, training her heart to be ready to receive Jesus. And then the big day came. Juanita received the Eucharist for the first time, and something extraordinary happened. The church has a name for what happened: interior locutions. Jesus began speaking directly to her heart, like the greatest personal trainer in the universe, free and forever. Jesus, from that first embrace, never let me go and took me for himself. That embrace never left. Every Mass was her strength, to lose without anger, to cross mountains without fear, for everything she didn't yet know she would need. Do you want to know the secret of every great saint? It comes from there, from the Eucharist. The same power-up Juanita discovered at age 10 is available to you today. But now we're heading to the Andes, because the real training wasn't in the church. It was on horseback, on the most dangerous trails in the mountains, and something incredible was about to happen. Juanita loved riding horses, and not on easy paths. In the Andes, steep hills, narrow trails, where the horse slipped and adults prayed for her life. On one of those rides, the trail got truly dangerous. Her companions stopped, scared, frozen. Juanita looked at them, smiled, and said, "If Jesus lives in me, what exactly are we afraid of?" And she rode forward without hesitating. Her friends looked at each other and followed. What else could they do? The Andes taught her something the tennis court couldn't: that there are impossible mountains, dangerous paths, problems too big to handle alone, and that with Jesus' embrace in your heart, the whole equation changes. And at 14, Juanita made the bravest decision of her life. Nobody saw it coming. At 14, Juanita knew she wanted to be a discalced Carmelite nun. Her school friends nearly fell over. "You? The tennis girl? The one with the horse? A nun?" A friend asked with a completely baffled face, "Juanita, why are you giving up everything you have?" And Juanita answered without hesitating for a second, "I'm not giving up anything.
I'm switching teams, and the new team has the best coach in the world. It wasn't sadness, it was discovering that there is a competition far greater than any tournament. On May 7th, 1919, at 18, Juanita entered the Carmel of Los Andes. She received a new name, Teresa de Jesus. The last and most intense chapter of her training began. Inside the Carmel, Teresa trained differently. No racket, no horse, no court, but with something far more powerful. Hours before the tabernacle. Silent prayer, offering herself for the souls of others, an invisible sacrifice that no one would ever applaud. Pope John Paul II summed her life up in 4 words: to love, to suffer, to pray, to serve. To love when it hurts, that takes training. To suffer with peace, that is a champion's discipline. To serve without anyone thanking you, now that is a gold medal. And then the final test arrived, the hardest of all and the most glorious. In 1920, Teresa fell ill with typhus. She was 19 years old. She received the sacraments with a joy that surprised everyone. Long before dying, she made her solemn religious profession. That means that in her very last moment of life, she declared with all her strength that she belonged completely to God. The final play, the best shot of her entire story. On April 12, 1920, Teresa died, 19 years old, 9 months in the Carmel, a life that seemed short, but so full, so well trained, that heaven needed her sooner. Pope John Paul II canonized her on March 21, 1993, in Santiago de Chile, in front of her own people. She's the first Chilean saint in history. She found the fullness of love, St. John Paul II. And now comes the most important part. Where did Juanita get that strength? The answer is going to change the way you think about Monday mornings. The award ceremony. 1. Juanita was not perfect. She had a temper. She was competitive. She got angry when she lost, and she decided to train herself point by point every day. Do you also have things you want to change? Training is not for the perfect. It's for the brave who decide to start. 2. Where did Juanita find that strength? From the same source available to you today, the Eucharist. Every Mass is the real power-up, the embrace of Jesus that gives you the energy to cross the Andes of your own life. Remember the girl with the tennis racket? This story ends exactly where it began. Stay for the last 30 seconds. Do you remember the girl with the racket? The one who got angry when she lost and then went to ask Jesus for forgiveness? The one who crossed the Andes on horseback without fear? The one who switched teams at 14? Juanita Fernandez was an athlete, the greatest athlete you'll ever find. Not because she won tennis tournaments, but because she learned that there is only one competition worth winning, the secret Olympics of heaven. And the venue is the church closest to your house. The registration is done on your knees, and the coach is Jesus. The last shot of this story is a small red lamp glowing in the darkness of the Carmel of Los Andes, in the tabernacle, saying to you today the same thing it said to Juanita at age 6. I am here. Do you want to train with me? Do you want to train for heaven too? What's your favorite sport, and how could you use it to train your heart? Tell us in the comments. And if you want to meet the next superhero of faith, subscribe now so you don't miss it.